Good morning, students. Today we are going to know more about the angles. First, we should know about the opposite rays. Look at this figure. Here, one angle we can find out AOB. Within that, two rays are there OB and OA. Right? These two rays cannot be said opposite rays. From the figure, you can understand. But if you observe this figure, OA and OB are two rays. These two rays are opposite rays. See, two rays which have a common origin and form a straight line are said to be opposite rays. Here, these two rays form a straight line. They are having a common origin. Here, common origin is there, but they are not forming a straight line. So, these two rays are not opposite rays and these two rays are opposite rays, right? Now, we are going to see the next part is angles in a linear pair. Here, you can find out a figure. ROP and POQ are two angles. Both angles are in a linear pair. See, this angle and this angle makes 180 degrees. But all angles which make addition of 180 degrees, they are not linear pair. What is special about the linear pair? They are having a common arm and a common vertex. Right? So what is the definition? The sum of the measures of the angles in a linear pair is 180 degrees. But angles which have a common arm whose other arms form a straight line are said to be angles in a linear pair. Means addition should be supplementary angles. The common arm, this and vertex is common, same. Okay. So angles in a linear pair having addition of 180 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. They are opposite and they are having same measurement. Which are opposite angles? See, AOD and BOC are vertically opposite angles. At the same time, AOB and DOC are also vertically opposite angles. See, everywhere you will find out when you cross these two lines, you will get the vertically opposite angles. What is the special about them? Here, this angle and this angle will have the same measurement, equal measurement. And here also, they are having this equal measurement. Right? At the same time, AOD and DOC, they form the linear pair. Right? So remember, vertically opposite angles are having same measurement. Now the third part, interior angles of the triangle. When you draw any triangle, any type of triangle, it may be the acute, it may be the obtuse or a right angle triangle, whatever the angles you will find out, three angles. Here three angles are there, angle A, angle B and angle C. If you measure all three angles and do the addition of that will give you 180 degree. Any type of triangle you can draw, the sum of all angles will give us 180 degree. Okay, so this is very important property of a triangle, interior angles triangle property. Sum of the angles of any triangle is 180 degree. Now, observe the table given below and draw the conclusion. So, here different polygons you can find out. First one is a triangle, second one is a quadrilateral, third one is a pentagon and so on. Okay. So, how many triangles are there in each figure that is given number of triangles? So, what is the sum of interior angles that calculation is given here? How many triangles are there? That is 1. So 180 multiplied by 1, that is sum of the interior angles is equal to 180. degrees. Okay, so quadrilateral, if you divide that quadrilateral, it will give me two triangles, and that's why here what is the sum of interior angles, that you can find out. So on here you can find out all the polygons and its measurement of the sum of the interior angles. Try to complete this full here table with the help of this formula. Okay, so this is your homework. This complete this table with the help of this figure. Okay, thank you.